I can't believe they're gonna leave me on this fucking cliffhanger, but we found 2 codes for shrinking and growing. And neither of them are usable because they have a digit missing on that thing, so I gotta go find those things somewhere. And so then we can finish the code. It's straight up like the part of Resident Evil where you have like a keypad with missing buttons on it and you have to go find those keypads somewhere. So this goes one direction. But also you... I fought somebody in here, but didn't keep going. Oh, hey. Oh, that's really big. I thought it was smaller than that, honestly. I'm all excited about the fact that this game has a mechanic where you change sizes. That's really neat. I want to see it in action. I'm happy that I've put together that that's what's going to happen ahead of it happening, but I want to see it. Okay, so water's going in that drain. Why do I care about that? I don't know why I care about that, but I've done it. Congratulations, me. I guess I'll go downstairs somewhere and I'll be like, wow, there's water down here now. That's useful for some reason. Oh, God! Okay. Oh, shit. Running is very slow in this game. So when you're used to being able to run away from things, you have to break that habit real fast, because it does not help you in this game. The running will not successfully escape. Do I level soon? Not really. Might have to physically heal. If I fight a big dude with the big stone clubs, he'll probably kill me. Oh, was that him? The guy that was up here earlier? So he came down to come after me, so that spot connected to there. But I think I went this way first. Or did I come from here? No, I went this way. Yeah, I went here and got my heal upgrade. Then went down that ladder. Was there an earlier direction back here that I could have gone? I think there's just this. And yeah, I'm completely out of items again. And that takes me back to the beginning. We've been to most of these places. I'm hearing a thump, thump, thump. Oh, it's the giant. Oh, you can see the giant around here. That's some neat level visuals where you can see him going around, and you get another chance to see those runes above his head as a reminder. This game is doing a lot right now. I will say I haven't necessarily dwelled on this very much yet, but it has been I've been thinking about it the whole time. Movement is unusually stiff feeling, and I'm saying that as a Souls player. Movement feels like strangely stiff in like all of my actions, basically. Like running doesn't really accelerate you that much, but also like the transition between moving and attacking and blocking and rolling and so on is like it doesn't quite feel the way I expect it to. I don't hate it, but it's definitely like a thing where it's like I feel somewhat hindered by it sometimes, where I feel like I'm getting in trouble. Man, maybe I should have been a strength character, because I kind of trust blocking more than like if I got an axe. I kind of trust blocking more than dodging right now. Blocking is unusually powerful in this game in a way that I didn't expect, because in this game blocking uses a resource that nothing else uses. So this is what nearly the size of a man's head, the octagonal stone gleams with an eerie golden light. And then it closed the door. Ah. Sure said octagonal, I think, not octagonal, or whatever. Whatever. That's some good level design right there. To explain, that tutorializes how this thing works without having you physically without having to like teach you in a pop-up. So there's cyclops crystal doors. You open them by putting the cyclops crystal on the stand. I've seen one of them before, so I want to take that with me and put it there. But first I need to check out this place and clear it, because I'll be closing it off by taking that. Please, only one of you wake up. Thank you. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Time to heal, finally. I try to hold off as long as I can in case leveling up cures me, but nope. That's where I draw the line. In fact, I clearly cut it too close because I'm so close to potentially dying. Mixed feelings about the slowly charged up ability to have a flamey sword. There's a trade-off here, which is that yes, it's useful, but you kind of inherently want to wait for a big, tough, special, dangerous enemy to use it on because it's rare. You don't get to use it that frequently. But I don't know, there's only like a handful of enemies repeating right now, so it's not really like an elite dude that I should use it on necessarily. And but like, because you can't rely on having it also, it means that you get used to fighting enemies without it. So it's one of those mechanics where it's like, because of how slowly it fills up, it's like you can use this once you prove that you don't need it. Because you have to live long enough to charge it up, which pretty much means you can probably beat these enemies without it. So you... Oh, fuck, I thought that was her... I thought that the first part was the attack already. Shit. My bad. And I leveled up. Well, it's a good thing I healed because he would have killed me. God, I hope I haven't missed those. That was another one of those, but like that was relatively subtle. Those are relatively easy to not find, so I'm a little worried that I might have left some of them on the floor before. Are you a weapon or a tool? There was little grace to be seen in this supremely solid weapon. Got attribute points. The Krell hammer, damage 90 plus 9, 50 plus 27. It has less strength affinity, but it has a higher base damage, which means it might scale faster anyway. So plus 9. My strength is 9. Plus 27. My agility is 18. Not entirely sure exactly how the math works. Does it add my current amount of agility times 1.5? Half of 18 is 9. So it would be 3 times 9, which is 27. So yes, apparently. Or it's a coincidence. It seems to just directly add my agility on top of it. If that's the case, that's interesting, because usually it scales based on the base damage. So like you get a percentage of bonus damage based on how strong your stat is with respect to how strong the starting weapon's damage was in the first place. If it's just a flat upgrade, then that's definitely different, because adding shards added 5 base damage, and you'd hope that adding to the base damage would also increase the bonus damage from scaling. But if it's just exactly based on your stat and not the base weapon, then that's different. That's strange. Or it's a coincidence and it just happens to say 27 right now, and that's the only time that those ideas line up exactly. Because yeah, this one says 1.3 scaling, but I have 9 strength. Shouldn't it be like 12 damage then? If it's 1.3 times 9, would be about 12 plus a third. Yeah, it might be a coincidence that the other thing says what it says right now. The high damage might be really satisfying. This is the one I'm investing resources in right now, and it scales with my attacks. It's obviously way faster. I don't necessarily want a slow weapon. I just am realizing that blocking is really valuable in this game in a way that I didn't expect, and so maybe I want to focus on blocking a little harder, despite picking the other starting weapon. It was just a starting weapon, not my character build, because you don't pick a build at the beginning. But you're probably just going to spend your points based on that weapon. So it's still kind of picking your build. Because you're not going to have any other weapon for a while, as seen by how we didn't have any other weapon for a while. And you can't re-spend your points as far as I can tell. So if I try to use strength weapons now, I'm just gonna be permanently behind on my stats by comparison. Ooh. My god, how many of those have I just left lying around? My concerns may be founded. Alright, so how many do I have right now? Oh, I need 5 next time. Okay. Maybe I'll just have a better weapon by then. Well, at least they don't seem to disappear after a few seconds or anything, so... If I left any lying around, I can still potentially find them. Because I'm actually going like a shockingly long time without dying right now. Which means that all of the enemies are not resetting. And, any items from things I killed should still be lying around. But I can't go back that way, that's where the dude was. But yeah, that unfortunately confirmed my fear, because I found one just lying around. Which means that I definitely forgot one. And who knows how many I might have not noticed. Well, that stresses me out a bit. Here we go. So my goal... Was it? Oh yeah, it's this way. I was like, I'm trying to place the cyclops crystal. I had to remind myself what I was doing there and where it was. I kind of know where I'm going in these places. So far, it's a step ahead of both Hell Point and Mortal Shell. And just having level design that's memorable and interesting, and I can tell where I'm going. There is definitely an aspect of like, I am just kind of fighting the same enemies over and over again so far. Oh god, he's still a threat. They don't want me, so they didn't want me to skip ahead and potentially defeat him before he could be a threat here. Maybe not. Oh, big boy. Ow. Ooh. When he got me, I thought I was in trouble there, but nope. Did lots of damage with the charge up thing. I got what I wanted, a clear sign of, okay, time to use your charged up ability. This guy's clearly bigger and tougher than the other dudes, just on visual design alone. Oh, I've got the arrow. That means I can do the key in the library. The rune-like symbol etched onto the top of the solid heavy block of stone penetrates the surface barely more than a hair's breadth. Another one of these. How do I open these? Must contain something of power. I should check my inventory better, just in case it just straight up tells me that I can open them. Embarrassingly. Interact. Hey! It's got one of these in it. I can just open these. And it's just got those in them. Well, that's fucking embarrassing. It's not that big of a deal because I just reached the exact milestone for it being useful anyway, so it's probably fine. I guess I'll upgrade it, right? I mean, I haven't even done a boss fight yet. And I'm getting these. They must be reasonably common. And I could do... Yeah, look at that. +5 to its base damage. And the scaling did not go up. The 27 did not move at all. Huh. So as far as I can tell, upgrading your weapons does not make them scale better. Which is kind of disappointing. Maybe it happens in future weapons though, or maybe there's a different way of upgrading them that makes their scaling better. But in Dark Souls games, usually the stronger a game, the more titanite you put in a weapon to make it stronger, that increases its base damage, yes, but you'll notice that the plus that's next to that, which is your bonus damage from your stat, also goes up because the scaling improves too. as the weapon's base damage goes up. To whom has the temerity, ignorance, or self-loathing to read these words, know that your doom is soon to follow. By writing these words, I have sealed my own fate, yet acceptance of my rapidly approaching demise has settled upon me, and I have made peace with the end of my life. Can you say the same? If you have come here, and I entertain no doubt that your arrival has been made with utmost deliberation, I know that which you seek. I know that which you seek. You would know the Lord Cyclops' name, his real, true name. My entire adult life has been spent in pursuit of this rare and most valuable prize. Long have scholars believed that knowledge of the Cyclops' name would grant power over him. Eldritch effects aside, the academic esteem alone would be more than sufficient to motivate seekers of his majesty's genuine appellation. Through mountain passes I have crawled, into and out of the densest jungles, across the wide rippling sea and back again, and finally, I made the discovery, carved into a tablet of purest Krellite. Prepare yourself, ordinary mortal, for when the world, from the word sears itself upon your eyes, your life will never again be the same. The name of the Lord Cyclops is... Editor's note. The remainder of the translation has been rendered illegible due to an apparent combination of tear stains, scorch marks, and droplets of blood. It's like they're in the middle of writing and somebody stabbed them and they like cried and bled on it or something. I don't know. This is this font is kind of annoying. The O's are weirdly tall, and there's a few other things going on with it that are like why did you it's like weirdly like lumpy, like they don't, there's a lack of unity to like the size of lowercase squiggles, whereas like normally when you're writing in cursive or anything like this, usually like the E's and the A's and the O's and so on all are like roughly the same size, but the O's are like weirdly tall and ovally, and there's parts of this font that make it look weird in specific formations. Like maybe the words that they first wrote it with it looked better, but then once it's reorganized into every message in the game, suddenly like it looks kind of strange. Oh, are we doing the fucking dragon god right now? Oh fuck, no we're not. No we're not. Oh no. Oh no. No 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 no. No no no. That's enough of you. Ooh, I'm gonna take a drink of water. That scared the shit out of me. They were being cute. They were being cute. They were being cute. They're like, hey, you know the dragon god from Demon Souls? Here's the dragon god for Demon Souls. Ooh, look, he's got glowy vision and he's peering around these pillars. What's gonna happen? And then he fucking just breaks them like, no, fuck you. I thought I was in very big trouble, and I probably was, but I got out. But, oh my god. They're having fun with this guy. This zone has personality. Alright, so the key in the library. No. You're supposed to be a flask. And you are the integral. No, not that one. And then you are the arrow, which I believe... There it is. Ta-da! It's time to get itty-bitty. Yay, I finally got my first instance of this. Oh no. Oh, he's not even the giant. They've just made me afraid of the fact that this game can have giants in it. So now I'm like, oh god, here he comes. But that's just the little enemy from earlier. Admittedly, it's the heavy dudes that kicked my ass a few times. Can he see me in here? He wasn't there before I got down here. It's like, should I think that he's gonna come for me? Am I hiding in here? This actually might be a stealth mechanic. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, camera turn around. Oh god, there's so many of them. I don't know if he can see me, actually. I'm feeling a little safer over time. Ah! What? A little twirl. Okay, I leveled up, we're good. I think I've reached 700 health. Oh. Am I meant to climb down this thing? Ow, shit, I missed. Oh, fuck. I really messed up that. Ooh. We might die here. God. Is he gonna see me? Oh, God. Uh-oh. Are you there as a threat or just to like remind me how big I am right now? Okay, I'm thinking he can't ever see me because I'm literally outside the cage and he's not doing anything to me. God, I've really squandered my health here. Gotta be real careful until I level up again, which they give a surprising amount of experience, so it might happen soon. This heavy metallic implement reminds you of a story the grandmother once told, of a tiny mechanical mouse and the key used to make it skitter across the floor. Rude. There we go. Very careful. One more kill and I'll heal again. It's down to the wire because I'm all out of actual healing items. Is that the key? It's kind of big, isn't it? I'm just gonna push it out the window, aren't I? Hopefully this guy doesn't notice. They made the bong so loud, like he was gonna notice. This is the cutest mechanic. It's funny because when you think about it, it's kind of not a mechanic. Like, because it doesn't technically change your gameplay. It's mostly just really fun theming, I guess. Because functionally, I just got a door code. It's like, oh, it's like when a guard's office is locked and you have to find the code to the office. And then once you have the code to the office, you can then go inside the guard's office and then get the key. But in this case, instead of opening the guard's office with a code, I like shrink down into a special little cabinet with a code. Like on a mechanical level, it's technically not changing anything or adding anything, but it still feels like a big difference because the way it's presented feels really different and cool. Was that here, the library? And also, is that guy gonna be here now, even though he wasn't there before, because I killed everyone in that room? Yes, he is here. Dude, just comboed him to death. And he leveled me up again. Dude, we are leveling quickly. Granted, we have no idea where what that means long term. This could be a game where a normal playthrough usually takes you like level 300. The key lies heavy in your hand, not quite massive enough to be used as a weapon in its own right. Its angular shape looks to be a match for many of the locks you've seen, perhaps even all of them. Ah. There have been a number of locked doors, and we'll see if I can remember where all of them are. But here's the most obvious one. Nope, that goes somewhere too. Ooh, there's stuff in here. And that asshole. The thumb. Or finger or whatever. The silver locket is adorned with delicate filigree patterns. The intricate craftsmanship is unlike anything you've ever seen. I think I'm ready to fight the giant then. I often think about what the first night will bring. More than think, I dare say I dwell upon it. It is not an unfair thing to consider. I do not believe I am a princess of the kingdom, much as I hate to admit such things. Now that Father has engaged in his repeated and repeatedly failed ruse, I am the only princess of the kingdom. I know I deserve respect, and to be treated with gentleness and fairness. But the Cyclops is like unto God. I know what he did with my sisters. I know they all lie, broken and ruptured at the bottom of the chasm, because they displeased him, because they were not me. Why, Father? Why could you not have sent me to him straight away? Why did you feel so compelled to send my sisters, one after another? Did you not think the Cyclops would see through your deceit? Did you care for them so little, or for me so much, that you deemed their deaths acceptable? No matter. Troubling my brain with their losses will change not a thing. I am to be the Cyclops' bride now, and nothing will deter him from claiming me. I must remember my station. I am a princess of the kingdom, and if it saves the Krell, I accept my fate with grace. Oh, but did she also lie dead and ruptured on the floor? Ruptured, what a fucking word choice, Jesus. Like, she's so self-assured that she's the one that would be acceptable and chosen, and that everyone else was always doomed to fail. But she could be dead too. If anything, I take some solace in the fact that we backtrack a lot. Because maybe that reduces the chance that I'll, like, straight up not find something. Because I'll just go in that room again later. I'm like, I left a shard on the floor here. Embarrassing. Do I go straight for the boss, or do I try to find other locked doors? For me, part of the concern is just like, can I remember where any other locked doors were? You would hope, but I kind of don't. But this is a good time to check, because every single enemy is dead. Hey, buddy. Yeah. So escaping him is not very hard right now. I'll just do a quick lap for the sake of it. There's one. Yeah, I thought there was at least one that I could remember. Have not leveled yet. What's with the little clockwork thing, by the way? Is this wait, that's different. What does that mean? Is it a new power? The stone's gentle warmth flows through your veins, lifting you up and lending courage in the face of danger. When activated, the power of the sun will surround you, protecting you in combat. They both do 40 arcane damage. Huh. So this one activates to give you a flame attack that apparently also makes you faster. It says speed and ferocity of the flame itself. This one says it protects me in combat. Sorry. Try to drink away the grody throat. What does protect me in combat mean? Does it mean it actually shields me from attacks? Because if so, because that's how I interpreted the text, I was definitely hoping that I would see an on-screen like bubble around me or an aura. It just makes my weapon glow. That makes me uncertain of when it is or isn't doing that. Maybe it only does that when it might only do it when I activate it fully. Because this is referred to as activating it briefly. But maybe that's not what they mean by activate it. Maybe they mean when I hit X. But then I'll be wasting it if I spend it that way. I'm looking a little more, but I only really remember there being one loose end door. I feel like that's it. I think it's time to risk the boss fight. Our first boss fight, finally. I could see this game actually not being very long. We'll see. Just based on the death count alone, it might not be very long. Unless they expect you to take multiple playthroughs to beat it. And then fail and start over. Or there just isn't that much of a fail state as I'm thinking there might be. A, V, finger. Yep. Ooh, I would definitely prefer to have heals, but you know, fewest deaths possible, right? If I win, I win. If I don't, I come back with heals. Oh, he is way smaller now. Aha! You fool, I'm a glowy boy. Oh, it does defend me. Oh my god. The power. Oh, now I'm vulnerable. Ooh. I can block it, but it completely destroys my stamina. That did not give me my thing, my glowy bit. He's reasonably easy so far. Oh, that does not defend me. Careful, I'm about to die. Oh! Oh! I'm about to die. Yep. That's a mistake that's easy to make at that point. I have finally died again, but there's not really anything between me and there. So that's good. So holding R2 to charge up my... Okay, sorry, we're fine. That's normal. That always happens. Oh, the birds have like little ear feathers. Little things trailing their heads. Nope, you're not interactive. It defending me is definitely interesting, but I have to be careful. So this does not seem to make me invulnerable. Only the full activation does. AV finger? Yep. Now I've got 2 heals though. I made it pretty far that time. But I don't have the invulnerability, which I got like a fourth of his health down during that. Fuck. I have to be more careful. Shit. I need more practice in this game, apparently. Jeez. That's a slow heal. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's a slow heal. That's bad. Jeez. Okay. Estusing during combat may not be an option during boss fights, unless there's like a phase change where you have a bunch of time, or you really put distance between yourself. That is one of the slowest heals I've ever seen. Crap, I just died twice. We were doing all right too. They both say that they do 40 arcane damage. I don't think it matters which one I use. I think they both do the same damage when I do whenever it activates. I think it's just a matter of which effect do I want. Do I want to be a big, fast, attacky person, or do I want to have invincibility? By which I mean, I think this is not affected by which one you choose. I think they're both the same. I think they only differ when you press X to activate it with a full meter. What happens there, I think, is the only difference. Okay, so I need to be really careful and conservative here, because I don't have a full bar this time, and I cannot heal reliably. Oh man. Huh. Oh, a kick. Oh, it did so much damage for just a little kick. It's like a knee. Fuck. Dude, he does so much damage. What a dick. I might be in trouble, honestly. I'm a little worried. Fuck, 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 fuck. Come on, okay, okay, you can make it work. But I've done so little damage this time. Dude, I do so little damage. Oh, there we go. That's the counter. That's good. Shit. I need to do a better job telling which one's which. Okay, he does a little grunt and then he does 3 swings, and that's the bad one. And then he roars, which is vulnerability. His knee is a problem. Fuck. Fuck! That's hard to react to in time. Because I don't think I can block it. That's too many attacks in a row. I'm a little too used to how mobile you are in rolling in other games, and I need to get used to how the roll in this game is not super helpful for getting away sometimes. It's like I was playing Mortal Shell, and like it has that thing that Neo has, where the first button presses a dash and the second one is a roll. And then of course in Dark Souls games, generally speaking, your roll kind of covers some ground, but in this one, especially the back, I think when I'm locked on, I think she does a little backwards ducking away that's less useful for covering ground. Oh, I pressed attack instead of roll. Jesus. What a mistake to make. I need to get away. Don't want to be in the corner. There's a loop I can do. And I'm reliably getting the glow, which means bonus damage. So yeah, definitely iframes exist, obviously. Ah. If I keep my distance, I can reliably avoid that attack better. I don't like how small the room is because I don't want the camera to back into a wall. Oh, I'm getting so much better at this fight. Fuck. Run away! Oh. Why did our camera change shoulders? Fuck. I don't know if I can even dodge that fast. Oh, a knee. You can dodge behind him. He doesn't turn very well during that. Fuck! That's new. Fuck. Ah, I felt so good about this attempt, and now it's kind of a mess. I'm still making it. This is probably my winning attempt. Fuck! How didn't I dodge that correctly? Oh, I was still healing, so it didn't matter. You healed a full, apparently. I've got to break some habits. I've got so many habits to break about how this game works differently. Fuck! I almost died. Oh, I gotta keep in mind. So, like, dodge. Ooh. Uh-oh. You alright? Uh-oh.
Yes, the Cyclops has fallen. Never did my faith in you waver, little warrior. The dragon's protectors shall crumble beneath your might. Long worshipped as demigods, the dragon's acolytes have kept him safe for untold ages. But you are the instrument of his destruction. You shall tumble him from his throne of power. The Krell, the Pan, they spoke of his guardians the way explorers speak of impassable mountains, as if they were forces of nature, insurmountable, lethal. But you have proven them wrong.
I didn't get. I tried to look around to see how many pillars there were. Once I saw him break, I'm like, oh, is that represent the boss count? But I did a full spin and didn't see any. But then I looked up and saw one. So is there 3 bosses in the entire game? I don't know. Jury's still out. I didn't get to look around that much, and then I'm out of here really quickly.
Little warrior, continue your quest, and know that I will be watching.
Definitely could have gotten better, but I got him in a few attempts. So when I was talking about the habits I gotta break, one of the things is I gotta remember dodging does not cost stamina. So if I can, and one thing is like, yeah, like look how long it takes to recover and do my next roll. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just something that I feel as the person who's holding the controller, but there's like a stiffness and awkwardness, and like I don't fully trust it, if you know what I mean. I don't fully trust my own movement along the way. Hello. So I've got this now, right? Yeah, it's just straight up has like a picture of the key on the door, basically. That's new. That guy's new and seems like a problem for future me. Let's go get back to the blacksmith. Do you have dialogue for me? No? He pretty much talked to me when he wants to. I'll try to get back to the blacksmith, which I don't remember where he is exactly. We'll do that later, maybe. Take a checkpoint, take a break for now. But I gotta remember, like, if I can time the dodges for those 3 attacks, that's all I have to think about. I'm so used to the idea of carefully managing a tiny, tiny pool of stamina that drains very quickly. So if I, like, swing a couple of times and then, like, roll twice, I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm out of stamina. I'm gonna die. I can't block or attack or roll. All I can do is walk away. Not even run. So, like, that's always bad news when that happens. But I have infinite stamina in this game. Or at least this doesn't consume stamina, only blocking and running does. So I can actually dodge the entire 3-hit combo if I time all 3 of them correctly. I don't have to worry about the idea of, like, that's too many attacks in a row, I can't dodge them all. I almost certainly couldn't block them all because he was destroying my stamina meter whenever I blocked. But I definitely need to internalize better that I can keep dodging. And also it looked like if I dodged behind him in those 3 swings, he would just stop being able to reach me altogether, which gives me even more safety. But I was definitely getting used to the idea that you can bait particular attacks, and while you're baiting that attack, roll into him, and then counterattack with your glowing weapon for bonus damage. Just gotta be very careful, because I'm working with a slightly different, stiff system, and I gotta get the rhythm to it all. Alright, yeah, I'm game. Let's see where this goes. See where this game goes. And also I leveled up. Ding.